Hello everyone and welcome aboard Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey from Istanbul to Copenhagen. Stay tuned. Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well. Sorry it's been a couple of weeks since I put out a video, but I'll explain more about that later on. So what are we doing today? Well, we are here in this beautiful Turkish Airlines 737-800 from the guys at PMDG. We are sitting on a remote stand here at Istanbul airport from the guys at SceneryTR. And we're going to take a little flight up to Copenhagen as Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey. Now, I was scouring the internet earlier for a flight to do, and I found this one, and it immediately piqued my interest. It was done this morning. Let's just pull it over for you. Here we are. Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey. So pretty much same route straight up to Denmark. So there's not really much in the way of direct routing, but up over Bulgaria, Romania, Hungary, Slovakia, Poland, and then into Denmark. The real world flight did it in 3 hours 3 minutes. I think we are going to do it in 3 hours and 6, so not much difference there. Okay, so before we go any further, I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel while I've been away. It's always a massive help. It's always a massive help, and your support is greatly appreciated. It means so much. That being said, if you do like any more flight sim content, please do like and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any suggestions for flights you'd like to see do, please pop them in the description below and I'll see what I can do. But once again, massive shout out to the guys who have subscribed. You guys are total legends. Thank you very much. Okay, right, so let's jump in to the flight today. Okay, so here we are back in the flight deck, and as always we'll run through a bit of pre-flight. Let's load up the figures. So fuel, not much difference to what's on there. It wants a block fuel of 11,900. It's not really worth getting the fuel truck out just to put an extra 500 kilograms. So we'll just pull it straight in. Payload today is 60. Put it 61. It's 60.988 on the flight plan, so we'll just round that up. Right. Okay. So we'll get the IRSs aligning. Fuel pumps can go on, and we will get the emergency lights on. As fuel is done, we will stick that on. Window heats, yep, they can go on, and the probe heats can. We'll leave the anti-icing. I don't think we'll need anti-icing in Turkey. Hydraulics are fine. That's fine. Pressurization panel is set, but we'll just pop on the APU bleed for when we're ready to start the engines. Our final cruise out to today is flight level 340. There's no step climbs in between, and looks like someone is just taking off over there. What is that? No, it's something that's not in model matching, unfortunately. We'll keep an eye out for any other traffic. And the light panel is fine. Fabulous. So we'll come down now to the FMC and we'll plug in all the information for today's flight. As I say, we're here in Istanbul. Lima Tango Foxtrot Mike. Stand is 119, just to double check that. Fabulous. And we'll take the GPS position and whack that in. Great. So we're going from there. That's Turkey. As I say, we're off to FlyTampa's Copenhagen. Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. Flight number, I say, we are Turkish. What's the TH1? I forgot what their call sign letters are. Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey. Anything on that sim to report? No. So yep, so we'll just go and get the load up the flights in the electronic flight bag. Lovely. Let's get the departure ATIS. Okay, so current winds are 27 at 13, which, just putting up my chart now. Yeah, that goes with, like, say, what the flight plan gives us. So we'll take that runway 35 right for departure. And our depart. Oh, where's that? There it is. 35 right, and our departure is the Iblax. Iblax. I'm pronouncing that. Iblax 4 Delta departure. Honestly, who comes up with these waypoint names? Honestly. Okay. No, didn't mean to activate that, but we can still pop it in. So from Iblax, we are going to Papa 727, Bravo, Golf Sierra, Lima 622, Gongo, Koman, hey, Cario? No. Anyway, while I've been away, guys, some things have happened. So, like I say, unfortunately, I've not been able to get a video out to you now because before I went away, the sim was playing up a little bit. It wasn't as smooth as I'd like. So, what I've decided to do is I brought an extra hard drive to increase some storage space, and I've finally been able to purchase the premium deluxe version of this simulator to get the add-ons, so such as the 787-10, which I've so wanted for ages, and I've been watching other Twitch stars use it, and I've been dying to get my hands on it, so now I finally have. So the plan is later on in the week, hopefully tomorrow, I will be able to do a nice long haul flight in going to try the Horizon 787-9, and hopefully I'll pop out a video to that later on in the week, so please do keep your eyes out for that. So that will be coming. And also as well, there's another little bit of scenery I've been looking forward to as well that got a release date while I was away, that being the MK Studios Malaga. So hopefully we will have that soon. So just double check the coordinates on that. Lenvo, yep, that's the right one. Whoop. Hate it when it does that. Sorry everyone. Right, nearly there. So from Lenvo, what's going on? There we go, let's sort that out. So from Lenvo, Lima 619. Didn't look like there was that many waypoints. When you look at the flight plan, you thought, oh, that'd be a nice easy one to plug in, but no, I forgot when we went. I forgot then when we're flying over Europe, so nothing is ever really straightforward. Not like when you go to America, it's but you get about 3 or 4 waypoints for a 5-hour flight. But this one, you go in Europe, you seem to go here, there, and everywhere. That was, yeah, direct to Babin, direct to Kolob. Press the right buttons. Kolob, row, direct row, Mike 743, and finally, I am not even going to try and pronounce that one. Fabulous. Right, position, perfing it. 6.10 fuel weight, reserve, we have 1.1, I have no idea how I put these figures in right, but I've never run out of fuel yet. Cost index is 71. Initial cruise is flight level, only cruise level, flight level 340, and the wind is 304 at 060. Fabulous. Transition altitude out of here is 12,000 feet. So I'll pop all that in. Fabulous. Right, okay. Look, wrong button. I think now's a good time to start boarding.
Boarding requested. Do you want to board crew?
No, thank you.
Passengers bus is coming.
Thank you. Right, so let's have a look at some performance while the passengers are on the way. Istanbul, 35 right. Whoop. I think if I've read the forums correctly, we've got actually another update coming out for this thing next week, I think. So it'll be interesting to see what they are adding into it or correcting. Takeoff flaps optimal, rating optimal, import weather, calculate. Right. So let's have a look. Flat 5, set temp is 48. 146, 148, 152. So let's get that plugged in then. I forgot what the set temp is. 48. 48. Takeoff 5. CG 5.8. Does that match our trim? Pretty much close enough. 146, 148. And whoop. 152. Didn't know I did that. It was all the same there anyway. Lovely.
Passengers boarding starting.
Okay, so we'll get that's all set up now. We'll take traffic. 118 is the pressurization air pressure setting, weather and data. 152 is the V2 speed. Fabulous. Runway heading is 354. So I'll put that in there. Almost there. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, everyone. Excuse me. And our initial cruise out of here, we'll just have a look at the plate here. So pretty straightforward really. Up there, not really much to say really. So up northerly heading, and then heading on a left turn all the way heading east really. So, yeah. Look at this, initial climb is 5,000 feet, so we'll select that as well. Lovely. And we'll set course headings, flight directors, auto throttle, armed, LNAV, VNAV.
Good evening, ma'am.
They're on, lovely.
I'm doing good.
Traffic, weather, no, traffic, terrain and data on this side. That is fabulous. And then we can pop on the APU. Ooh. Come to the pedestal. We'll do this one now. Set that. 122. Decimal 8 for Unicom. And we'll set standard on the transponder. Put that like that. Right. Excellent. Think we are about there. Okay everyone, so as always I will cut the video here to allow boarding is completed, because I'm sure you don't want to hear me waffling on any longer than you need to, and I'll come back to you when boarding is complete. See you in a few minutes. Bye. Welcome back everyone. As you can see now, boarding is complete, the doors are closed, so let's get this show on the way. Okay, right, so we can transfer the power to the APU, get rid of the ground power, parking brake is set, and we will get rid of all the ground services. Beacon light can now go on. I think we put the yaw damper on before pushback and engine start, someone told me, so I think that's us all good. Just quickly, yeah. Says we've got qualities, that's fine. Just to say, I apologise if there's any little kinks or anything. Like I say, it's the first flight I've done since a complete reinstall, and as I'm sure some of you might know, you don't really cop up on issues until you've done a flight. Right, so let's look at the taxi.
Traffic, dispatch 454, inbound runway 17 left, Istanbul traffic.
Okay, he's landed on 17. The wind's going around. Oh, great, he's going on the same runway we're departing off. We'll have to just keep an eye out for it and check the metal again, make sure we're right before we start engines. Right, so if I'm right, and hopefully I am, I might be wrong, pretty basic taxi actually, say, because sometimes it can be quite long here. Push back onto November 6, we'll go out here, join Charlie, and we'll take a full length all the way down to Charlie 1 Alpha and hopefully zip off 35 right. But let's just check that the metal hasn't changed. Refresh. Oh no, there's no refresh button, is there? Departure, yep. Refresh the meta. No, the winds still favour a 3-5 departure, if I'm reading that right. Right, okay, so this is a pushback stand, I believe, so we have to push back, can't pull straight out. So let's get GSX in position and see how this goes, if it's going to play ball. Because if you remember from my last video, I had problems where it seemed to get stuck.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
But good sign so far, because it didn't do that before, so that's a good sign. So, yep, and she's walking to the aircraft. And she's still banging her head on the fuselage. Oh, I've just noticed we're actually quite further forward, aren't we, off the parking stand, really? So, there we are. I'd like to look for a GSX profile for this airport, but couldn't find one at the minute. But I'll keep trying, and we have got a GSX profile into Copenhagen, so hopefully that might correct that little issue there. Right.
Locking gear.
She almost like she laughed when she said that. Okie doke. Right. Nope, don't need that. And up we go. So just making sure I'm fully comfortable and my rudders are all, pedals are all aligned. Yep, that'll do fine. That's nice and comfy. And we want to go nose right, don't we? Yeah, nose right.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing push.
Better just tell anyone around.
Start at wheel.
Istanbul traffic, Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey pushing off stand 119, Turkey. That's not correct for Istanbul. Right. Okay, so we will...
Istanbul traffic, Lufthansa 454, 10 mile, 15 mile final, 17 left, traffic.
Oh, he's actually going to 17 left, so we might be alright. Probably might just wait till he lands, though, before we take off, though, because, well, don't want to risk going into him. Right, engine start, 24, 25, in goes the fuel. Look. Lovely. That lovely little hum of the engines powering up. I always love that. I really do like the Turkish livery.
Please set parking brakes.
Okay, set parking brakes, which are now set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
We can confirm good engine start.
We have a good engine.
Just please don't drop us.
Disconnected.
Unlocking gear.
Nope. Nice soft foot down. Lovely. No, back, you want to go back, not forward. What's he going forward? Jam into the gear there, mate. Don't think he knows what he's doing. Okay. We have a good start on number 2. We'll start number 1. Don't need down flight controls. Oh, maybe we do pressurise the hydraulics then before pushback. Which I think in many ways would make sense, because I know you pressurise on the 7.4 before pushback and engine start.
Been removed.
Might have to adjust my flow to account for that.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
And we can go good start and get number 1 started. See those fans going. Lovely. Okay. Start should cut out in a moment. And there it goes. Fantastic. Right. Overhead flow, your damper's on, that's fine. Put that to TR1 and Gen 1. We'll transfer the power. It's fine. Pressurize the hydraulics. Pipes can go on. Fire station after auto.
All traffic, 5 miles final, 17 left. Full stop. Traffic.
And APU off, that's fine. Engine start switches to continuous. We'll put the taxi light on while we're up there. Brakes are RTO now. Fabulous. And set flaps 5, 1, 2, and 5. Gone too far? Oh no, it's flat 5. It took quite a while to get them down to flat 5. Check the recoil, it's fine. We don't need that anymore. Oh, flight control check, should have done that before. Left, right, up, down, neutral, left, right, neutral. You can tell I've been out for a couple of weeks, can't you? And we'll set the trim. Just over 5 units. About there. Lovely. Okie doke. Right, I think we are ready to get going. Okay. We'll call it in. Istanbul traffic, Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey, taxiing, holding point. Charlie 1 Alpha for 35 right via November 6 and Charlie, Istanbul. Okay. Parking brakes are released, bit of power, and another thing I forgot is to start the clock. We'll get that on now. A bit of power in. She's twitching and she's going. Right. Well, now that we're moving, I'll leave you some views of the taxi, and I will speak to you at the holding point. See you in a moment. back, everyone. Okay, so we're just passing holding point Charlie Delta, if I'm reading that right. Passing now Charlie 3 Alpha, Charlie 3, Charlie 2 Alpha, and the next one's ours. So we'll just slow it down a bit now. Lights on. Look, there's lights on. Alert the crew. Slow it down a bit. Sharp turn there. Bit more power, just so we don't go past the holding points. Whoop, too far. There we go. Lovely. Right, put the transponder on. I don't know where that other aircraft's gone. He said he was on a 5-mile final, but then didn't hear anything else. So whether he's disconnected or crashed, I don't know. But he's not showing up on TCAS, so I think we're good to go. Istanbul traffic, Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey, line up runway 35 right for the Kid Road 2 Alpha departure, Istanbul. I don't know if I said that right. I don't even know if that's the right one. I'm reading sort of what it says on me, off me snapboard on the Navigaph charts. Now I can't even get my words out. Okay, right. That's fine. Oh, look at that. Lovely, nice little bit of sunset departure there. Absolutely love this scenery from the guys who created this one. It's absolutely phenomenal stuff. I mean, I'd never heard of him when I saw it, but I looked at the snapshot, even in the screenshots on the sim market, it looked amazing. I thought, no, gotta have it. Okay, 3-5 right verified. Runway looks clear. Okie doke. Okay, start the clock. Let's go to Copenhagen. 40%. Stable. And let's go. Okay, airspeed is alive.
80 knots.
Okay. One, rotate. Oh, probably snapped a bit too far. Bit back on the rotation there.
Positive reincline.
And gear up. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So long, Istanbul. We'll see you next time. Whoop. marker. Nope. Need to drop this nose a bit more. I think we'll put on the autopilot now. Autopilot in command. We'll set that to off, and we'll set flaps 1, 2. One. And flaps up speed. In they go. Fabulous. Right, we'll set straight in 340. There we go, almost there. 3-4 in. Out into vent. Lovely. And that can go off. Right, fabulous. I think that is a good place to hold the after the takeoff there. Absolutely lovely views of Istanbul departure. Right. Well, I'll come back to you all when we are about to start. Well, when we're about to plan our descent into Copenhagen. But for now, as always, I will leave you with some views en route, and I will talk to you later on in the video. See you in a bit, everyone. Hello everyone, welcome back. I hope you're enjoying the flight so far. So we're currently at flight level 340 or 34,000 feet. According to Volanta, we are just coming up over the town of Poznan in Poland. Been there myself, a nice little town it is as well. Town, city, I'm not sure what it's classified as. We've got just under an hour to run before we hit Copenhagen. Sorry, I can complete memory right now. I can't remember where we were going. So we're going to start programming the automatics now, and let's take a look. So we'll refresh the METAR for Copenhagen. Looks all good. Okay, so we've got winds of 050 at 12 knots. Not too bad. Bit overcast, and we've got a minus 3 degrees. Ooh, so I think that anti-ice on that aircon's going to need to get on a bit. Okay, so let's turn our attention to the plates. Okay, so according... Oh, sorry, ignore that. Sorry, clicked on the wrong symbol. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Right, so according to the flight plan, we are expected to land on 04 left. That all matches up nicely. So, yep. So we'll pop that in now. Let's come down here. Departure arrivals. ILS 04 left. And we are expecting the Tidvu? Well, I don't know. Tidvu 2 Alpha arrival. It's that one. So if I quick look at the plate, see what that is. Okay, so what's Tidboo? Where's that coming to play? Oh, there it is. So right, so we're going from Tidboo, Peanut Trailer, so to been turned around to onto a base, and then we make like a downwind. Then we go downwind for a bit more, and then presumably capture the ILS. So oh god, these names of these waypoints, honestly. Dupem is our transition, but I don't think that's on there. We'll just have a look at the approach plates. 4 left, 4 left. Then why is that saying that's a like a teardrop approach? No, I don't think we're going with transition anyway. Let's have a look how it looks on the screen. Close that in. Take the. So that's that's right. 373. Yeah, that matches. Charlie Hotel 737. That's right. And we go to Charlie Hotel. Can't see that right. But Charlie Hotel 731. Yeah, 737. 42. Don't mind. Ah, then it's vectors for an arrival. Is there any ATC on? Yeah, there is Copenhagen tower on, and Stockholm approach. Can we go that high? Do we go into his airspace? Oh no, we don't go to Stockholm control. So it's just a tower. So we might be able to skip the vectors and go straight onto the ILS, which we'll see when we get further closer. But nope, that looks all good. So we'll execute that in. Brilliant. Right, so let's put that back to map and arrange a bit. Right, let's get some performance on the go. So we'll go back to the performance tool. Landing 4 left, I think we said, didn't we? Yep, I think that's the board. 4 left. What's the long rollout on request? Vacate left and taxi via Alpha, hold short runway 12 at first contact with approach. Okay. Anyway. Foxtrot, approach, landing 4 left, set Alpha Star. Visual approach on request, we're not doing that, transition 65. It doesn't say anything about rain or anything. Right, so we'll have flat 30 landing, pipes on, anti-ice, definitely on. And import the weather. We'll definitely be putting that on. Okay, so it looks like we're going with a VREF of a 154. So we'll get that plugged in. Flat 30 / 154. Okay, the frequency is 110.5. Oh. 110. Okay, that's got it for some reason. And 037. 1. Oh, I was weird. That was already programmed the correct frequencies. No, looks like it all matches up fine. Fantastic. So that's done. 1015, 1015. I'm just going to double check that to be sure, because that's weird. ILS 1015. Yeah, no, that's all good. Fantastic. Okay, so the VREF. Right, minimums is, so let's bring up this plate. 120 feet, no sorry, 131 feet, but I always had 40 on because if you have to go around at minimums. And finally, I watched a video on YouTube, I can't remember who it was, says that apparently if you have to go around at your minimums, the 737 takes about 40 feet for it to respond and start climbing out again. So they always had on 40 feet in some operators, so you don't cross that minimum threshold. So we'll pop that in. So 171. If my maths is right, if I can't add that right, then I shouldn't be doing this really. Okay, so that's that done. And the QNH is 1008. Fantastic. There's a risk of ice. I think we'll take auto brake 3, just to, in case it's like contaminated any contamination on the runway. And I think that is it for now. The approach is all plugged in. Gives us a landing time of 16:28, which is roughly just over 40 minutes from now. So I'll leave you some more views of our remainder of the flight into Copenhagen, and I'll come back to you when we are on approach to runway 04 left. Speak to you in a bit. Everyone, welcome back. Sorry there wasn't really much to see in the way of scenery on the way into the route. As I say, it's got quite dark, there's not much to see. Oh, and that just brings me on to what I was about to say. We now have some Copenhagen approach on. Let's see what they have to say. Right. Copenhagen approach. Good evening. Copenhagen approach. Good evening. Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey is descending through flight level 6063. Information Golf on board. Calling on the Tidvu 2 Alpha approach. Give him a couple of minutes, see if that comes through. That comes through. Try that again. I was transmitting. Oh no, I know I've done wrong. Sorry. I'm on the wrong frequency. Noob. It's 10. I put in 080 and it's actually 805. Idiot. Oh, we'll try that again. There we go.
008. 1008. Scanner number 1240. Kestrel approach, good evening, Air France 2257, inbound Tango November Oscar, descending, passing flight level 190.
Air France 2257 approach, good evening, please squawk 5246.
5246, squawk. Can you please type it in the chat what director I have to put in? I don't have it in my flight plan.
Sounds quite busy tonight.
Yeah, I'll do that somehow.
Roger.
Copenhagen approach, good evening, Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey. Descending through flight level 054, currently on the Pidvu 2 Alpha arrival, and we have information Golf on board.
I'll see standby 1.
Standby 1. Whew. Hopefully we'll get some information before we land. Anyway.
Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey approach, good evening. Can you just confirm you have a flight plan? I don't see you in my inbound list.
Oh, my apologies. Sorry, I think I forgot to file it. I'll just send it through now.
Roger, thanks.
Oh God. See what I mean? Look, you go away for a few weeks and everything turns to a rat. I cannot believe I forgot to do.
2257, you're identified in formation Golf. Expect vectors ILS04 left. Descend 4,000 feet, QNH 1008.
ILS 04 left, vector, descend 4,000 feet, QNH, say again QNH please.
1008.
QNH 1008, France Route 257.
What? Oh, see what I mean? Look, everything goes to pot. There you go, but hopefully he's got it now. We'll see what he says. Great approach, Turkish. Hopefully you have my flight plan now. Copenhagen approach, Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey. Hopefully you hopefully have my flight plan now.
Yeah, I have your flight plan now. Can you just for now maintain present heading and descend 3,000 feet?
Descend 3,000 feet and sorry, I'm just calling it the turn. Do you want me to maintain the downwind leg?
50, actually you can just continue the turn and go to Dopam. And please squawk 2261.
261. Continue to turn to Doman and then squawk 2261, Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey. Okay, 22. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that should all have that sorted now, and we're now hopefully all on track now.
Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey identified. Expect vectors LS04 left. Turn right heading 320. Descend 2,000 feet. QNH 1008.
Expect vectors for 04 left. Turn right heading 320 and descend to 2,000 feet. Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey.
And 5 Sierra Whiskey information Golf, and the QNH is 1008.
Roger, information Golf, QNH 1008, Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey. So heading of 320. So heading select 320. And then descend to 2,000 feet. Right. Sorry about that, chat. I'm not getting much chance to talk to you, really. If it's got a bit peat on, but we are getting there. Right, let's get some flaps out, start slowing down. So we'll take flaps 1 now, because we are getting quite low. We'll slow it to 18 knots. And get this speed down. Oh, God. I don't know what's gone on wrong there tonight. Let's make sure I've got the correct frequency in for the tower. 10, well, so it's 118. .105, I believe. Come on. there we go. That's that done. So ready for the tower. Why is it not descending?
Copenhagen approach, good evening, SKD now 1694
Why is
with
it not
you.
descending?
Passing 7,500, descending 5,000, and Tidwu to Alpha departure, Alpha arrival.
Given now 1694 approach, identify
There we go.
information.
Don't know why it didn't start descending then.
For left, QNH 1008.
QNH 1008, expect vectors for ILS runway 04 left, Scandinavia 1694.
And Turkish 50 Whiskey, I'm going to take you through the localizer. For now, turn right, heading 0, Christian 360.
Turn right heading 360 through the localizer, Turkish 50 Whiskey. Okay, there we go. Right, so I think might have just missed us on the localizer there, or a bit too high. So, well, actually, no, we're not high. We're below where we should be. Well, we'll see where he ends up taking us. Right. Okay, so we'll take flats 5.
2500.
Just so we are fully established. No, sorry, not fully established, configured where I like to be.
Turkish 50 Whiskey, continue the right turn 070 and clear ILS 04 left.
Continue right turn 070 degrees and clear for the ILS approach runway 04, Turkish 50 Whiskey. There we go. Right, so we'll get that plugged in and come back round and arm the localizer. Oh, bit chaotic. Sorry about this, everyone. Not getting the nice views as we usually would get. So I remember we'll pop on the anti-ice because they say
now 1694, proceed direct
very
to
cold.
Charlie Hotel 724.
Okay, here we go.
Charlie Hotel 724, Scandinavia 1694.
Okay, so we're looking good. We're below the glide where we should be. Holding at 2,000.
Let's go now 1694, descend 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000 feet, Scandinavia 1694.
Really sounds quite busy around here tonight. What's some event on is there? Some, well, mind you know, if there was an event, there'll be full ATC coverage, wouldn't there? Tower, grounds, all that stuff, but there's only approach and tower on. So, yeah. Mind you, that's probably a good job we have got these two on if it's this busy. Right, okay, so we're now established.
Turkish 50 Whiskey, speed 160 till 4, contact tower 118.1050.
Speed 160 till 4 and over the tower 118.105, Turkish 50 Whiskey. Thanks for staying. Have a good night, and sorry about the problem with the flight plan.
No problem, see you.
What about the flight plan? Okay, so let's get the speed down. 160 till 4. Okay. Tower, good evening. Turkish one. Tower, good evening. Turkish 50 Whiskey is established runway 04 left at 7 miles.
Turkish 50 Whiskey, Kestrel, good evening. Wind is 050 degrees, 13 knots, run is 04 left, clear to lane.
Clear time 04 left, Turkish 50 Whiskey. Lovely. Right, okay, I don't know how a pilot could do this. Man in the rears, I'd fly the plane on their own, so it's a good job we have got 2 pilots. Okay, there we go, so we'll set 15. Speed's coming down nicely. Fantastic. Right, so he wants us at this till 4. Which we are about 5 miles, so 5 miles. Okay, let's just take it all the way down now because we're about there, aren't we? Okay, and we'll take flaps 30. 30. Lovely. Speed brake. Armed. Right, let's have a quick review to make sure everything's where it should be. Landing gears down. Auto brakes 3. Flaps 30. Speed brake is armed. Lights and cabin is secure. And that's some lovely. Right. Right, we got there eventually, everyone. So let's enjoy. Let's try and have a good landing, shall we? Pull up the taxi chart. So we're going to vacate left onto the Alpha taxiway when we land. Oh, where's up on my pen? Because he's going to want the taxi instructions, isn't he? So you go offline for a couple of weeks and it goes to pot. I'll use my workbook. I shouldn't do this, but I'll use my work pad. Okay, right. Okie doke. Right. I'm going to keep the autopilot in as I usually do till about 500 feet. The wind's blowing pretty straight down the runway, so hopefully we'll be all right. I know I've not put the go around altitude in, but well, we'll worry about that if we have to. Okay, 400 feet. Let's take out the automatics. My aircraft, retrim. Good trim.
Last station, only static noise.
Cool.
My apologies, Scandinavian 5-1 Echo stand Delta 4, information.
Bit low, correcting. Take out the auto throttle.
Information Gulf Hotel is now current. You are clear.
Oh, coming a bit low. Correcting.
I landed via the KMAX 5 Alpha departure, Scorpion 0421, Scandinavian 5-1 Echo.
Scandinavian 5-1
And we are down. Hey, that one. I don't think that was too bad. We'll see how the landing rate was. Bit low for the pappies, but we got it down. And we'll take out the auto brakes. We don't need those. And we will stow the reversers. Okay, let's vacate here. That weren't too bad, actually. That weren't too bad. Looks like we vacated Alpha 7. Didn't use too much of the runway either, to be honest. Tower Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey vacated 04 left by Alpha 7.
Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey, welcome to Copenhagen. You can taxi stand Charlie 29 via Alpha, Foxtrot, Yankee and Romeo, cross runway 12.
Taxi stand Charlie 29 via Alpha, Foxtrot, Yankee, Romeo and cross runway 12, Turkish 5 Sierra Whiskey, thank you. Okay, so right, that is pretty much close to where the real world one that left earlier today parked. So firstly, let's clean up the aircraft. Stow the
Scandinavian 1240, step please.
Slow the
The localizer
speed brakes.
Scandinavian 1240.
Stow the flaps.
Scandinavian 1240.
Take out the auto.
Good evening, wind 05.
Follow taxi lights.
Knots, wind 04 left, clear to lane.
04 left, clear to land, Scandinavian 1240.
Okay, lovely. There we go. So
Scandinavian 51 Echo, stand Delta 4, push the start please.
Scandinavian.
okay, everyone. So
Stavanger on the Golga 3 Alpha departure 5170 to Squawk. We have Hotel 1008 Nordic 971.
okay, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are currently on Romeo, and I'm about to park on stand Charlie 29. It took me a while to figure out where we're actually parking, but we're not that too far away from where the original one parked. So let's see how this goes. So here's to Charlie 29 here. So let's see how this goes. Okay, let's slow it down a bit. Here we go. We'll tell the taxi lights so we don't blind the marshallers. Bit of power to keep it going. Right, so is that the line or? Yeah, that wasn't too bad. We've got not too far off. So
Tower, good evening. Scandinavian 169
Going down a bit.
Runway 04 left, 6 nautical miles.
Scandinavian 1694.
Slow it
Kestrel,
down.
good evening. Number 1, continue approach. Wind
4,
05 degrees, 13 knots.
slow it down a bit.
Continue approach, Alice
5,
04,
4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh, that's nice. We'll have that.
Scandinavian 455 radio check.
Okay.
Scandinavian 455, Kestrel.
2 blue.
455.
Okay, we'll pop that off so you can hear me. Right. Tie about all the overlapping there. Right. So, 2 red, 2, sorry, 1, 2 blue, 1 red. Let's get the engines off. Shut down 1 and 2. Release the packs. Block time is 3 hours and 20 minutes. Not too shabby. Get some. Yeah, so I don't think they did do dancing. Never mind. Okay, get the lights on here. Right. Well, sorry to get a chance to talk to you guys much in that, so it was a bit hectic as you saw. Cannot believe I forgot to file the flight plan. That is the most noobest mistake I think I've ever made, and I'm actually surprised I didn't get pulled up for that in a flight, to be honest. No one actually pulled me up on it. Right, okay, so engines are calm now, so we can turn off the anti-collision light. We'll get the jetway in position. Request jetway. Come in. Oh, I hope it's not that thing from FlyTampa where you have to do it through the ground services. So let's see if we can do it through the ground. God, I hate this. See, that's done that. Ground services. Go back to clearance. I never know what you have to do with this. Right. Ground services. What's it doing? Oh, I don't know. We'll leave it there. I don't know what's happening. We'll request deboarding anyway. We will. Request deboarding. Sorry, if you hear some sort of banging in the background, that's my son. And he's not very well blessed. He's got a bit of a cough. Right. So. Don't know why FlyTampa seems to be the only developer that seems to put their jetways through the ATC menu. I don't know why they do that. Everyone else seems to have to do it through GSX. If anyone knows any other developers do it, yeah, let me know. Right. Okay. So I think all it leaves me to say now is let's have a look at a landing rate. See if my skills have declined or improved for a break. Okay, so let's bring over Atlanta. 247. I'm happy with that. Like I say, if we get on the 250, I am happy. So yeah, not bad. It seemed a bit heavier than I thought it was going to be, but no, I'm happy with 247. Could be a lot worse. So, right. I think that's as any place as good to leave it. So, see, we're just disembarking now. Somehow I don't know how they're doing it through the front. But as I said, I'll be back hopefully later in the week with another video where I say, well, I'm looking forward to taking the Horizon 787-9 out for a flight. Don't know where we're going to go yet. I'm going to scour the internet again and see what I can find. But yeah, but also I think it's next week as well. There's a scenery I am so looking forward to trying out. It's the MK Studios Malaga scenery, one of my favourite places to fly in the sim, and we'll see what that's like. Okay, right. So from Turkish 5-0 Whiskey, safely on the ground here in Copenhagen. Great to see you all back, and also, like I say, if you do like the content and want more flights and content, please do consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Once again, to those who you have already subscribed, you guys are total legends. Thank you so much. Your support means everything to me. And like I say, if you want more, please do consider subscribing. So once again, thank you very much, and I will speak to you all in the next video. I'll see you all soon. Goodbye for now.